first of all, I hope you're feeling better, Geno. Secondly, how valuable is it to have Aaliyah playing at the level she is now with some sense of consistency? I mean, regularly hitting the 20-point mark. How much does that change things for you guys?
Well, we talk about this all the time. We can't just be a jump shooting team. We have to balance it out, and we have to get our share of points in the lane. And Aaliyah's been doing that for us, and not only when we throw it to her and she scores, but how hard she's working on offensive rebounding and how that's paying off. So she gives us a great balance there, and I think it makes it a little more difficult for teams to just come out and take away everything on the perimeter when we can throw it to somebody in there and know we got a good chance of scoring.
Didn't change when Dorka came back. She still went for over 20 in each of the 2 games Dorka's been back. Do they just have a good chemistry together, or are they slightly different players? So having Dorka back shouldn't affect how much Aaliyah scores or impacts the game?
No, I don't think it'll change. They do work very well together. Aaliyah likes being around the basket. Dorka likes hanging out around the 3-point line. And then, there's lots of times when they'll trade, and one will be low, the other one will be out on the perimeter somewhere, and it balances the floor for us really, really well. And Dorka's a pretty good shooter from out there, and as is Aaliyah. And again, that we're trying to achieve balance, and they give us that.
Thanks.
Daniel?
Hey, Geno. So Sunday was 3 weeks from AZ's injury, and the original time frame was 3 to 6 weeks for recovery. Do you have an update on when she might be back?
She's getting a test this Thursday when we get back, and depending on what happens there, then she can get out on the court and do some functional stuff, play, what looks like playing, feels like playing, and then we can go from there. But she's made great progress, and she looks great. I think we just want to be sure that everything's in good order. So that's going to happen on Thursday, and then we'll take it from there.
Maggie?
Hey, Geno, hope you're feeling better. Did any of your players go through any or get affected with any of the travel or ice storm or airline cancellations?
Fortunately, we didn't have widespread. Probably the hardest hit was Amari from Buffalo. Been reading up on all that. Airport's been closed for 2 or 3 days. The roads have been closed. So we won't have her back until tomorrow sometime. She's going to meet us here if all goes well. Everyone else, didn't have any issues. Aubrey won't be with us. She tested positive for COVID while she was home. So tomorrow, I think, will be her 5th day. So she needs a couple days when we get back, and maybe not for Saturday.
Okay. Thank you. And are you feeling better too?
Yeah, I am. It's been quite an ordeal, so to speak. But yeah, I'm fine.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to clarify, Aubrey did not come back from home, so she has not been around the team or the coaches since testing positive.
No, she tested positive at home and she stayed home.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be back Thursday.
Lila.
Hey, Geno. Happy holidays. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Just, what are your impressions of, Creighton so far and how they've been able to build off of last year's run?
I think the confidence that they gained in the NCAA tournament was huge in so many ways. They had to make some great plays to win the games that they won. They were able to, I think, spend another 2 or 3 weeks practicing and playing together. And most of those guys are back and they've all improved. They're one of the better teams in the country because their style of play is difficult to guard. And they're really good defensively. You have to really play well and you have to play smart when you play them. So that's the challenge for us tomorrow. We've got to play well. We got to shoot the ball well, but we have to be really smart about what we're doing out there because they're pretty good at taking advantage of mistakes that you make.
Alexa.
Hey, Geno, good to see you back. I was just curious what your impressions were from watching the team, those 2 games that you missed, and how you thought they looked, how, CD did, all that good stuff.
I couldn't bear to watch. I didn't want to watch the games live. I wanted to I wanted to watch it later when I had more time to think about it. But a couple of things are evident, obviously. We score a lot of points. And we score a lot of points, and it's remarkable that we score a lot of points, how many times we throw the ball away, how mindless we are with the ball at times. And, we're averaging 17 turnovers a game. That's the most in the history of our program. And you just say to yourself, what would our offense look like if we made better decisions, took better care of the ball? So that's been a huge point of emphasis for us. And I hope the players take it to heart, because this is not necessarily a coaching thing. This is an individual thing where everyone thinks that, they're Diana Taurasi or Sue Bird and think that they can make any pass anytime to anywhere. Well, the reason those guys are really good is they don't try to throw any pass to anybody anytime. It's admirable that they think they can make plays, but there's got to be a little bit of thought to it. So we're hoping that we can keep working at it and cut down on some of those things and give ourselves more opportunities to shoot the ball.
Do you think Nika's taken that advice or lesson to heart? Or it sounds like she's recognizing that she feels, at least, that she's part of the problem. How do you see it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's part of the problem. Absolutely. I think it's a team-wide thing. I don't think anyone's immune from it. But you can't have your point guard turn it over 5 or 6 times a game. You know, that just doesn't work. Even if you're getting 10 assists a game, you know, you might as well only get 5 assists and keep your assists down to, or turnovers down to 0. You know, so Nika's shooting the ball better. She's pushing the pace. She's finding people. All the things we want her to do, you know. She plays great defense. Now, you know, we have to get her to understand, you know, when to do what. And yeah, she is taking it to heart, and she's not happy with it. So little by little, we're gonna take care of that.